The year is 2042, and the world is in chaos. Alien invaders have arrived on Earth, and humanity's only hope lies with the Solarion, a powerful warrior fueled by the sun. But who is the Solarion, and how does he harness the power of the sun? Let's find out. Meet Jonah, an ordinary young man who lives on a farm on the outskirts of a small town. He spends his days taking care of crops, and his nights looking up at the stars. One night, while gazing at the cosmos, Jonah sees a meteor shower that is unlike anything he's ever seen before. As he watches in awe, one particular meteor catches his eye. It seems to be heading straight for his farm. Curious and a little concerned, Jonah decides to go out and investigate. When he steps outside, he notices something strange. The meteor has landed in a nearby lake, and it seems to be emitting a strange energy. Drawn to it, Jonah wades into the water to take a closer look. Suddenly, the water around him starts to glow, and the meteor begins to rise from the lake. It takes the form of a humanoid robot, towering over Jonah with an imposing presence. The robot extends a hand towards Jonah, and as their hands meet, a surge of energy flows through Jonah's body. The robot then disappears, and Jonah collapses to the ground, feeling weak and drained. As the night wears on, Jonah's body begins to change. He feels a surge of energy coursing through him, and his body becomes stronger and more muscular. His skin takes on a golden hue, and his eyes turn a brilliant blue. Just as suddenly as it began, the transformation ends, and Jonah finds himself changed forever. In the morning, Jonah goes out to the lake to try to find the robot again. But when he reaches the shore, he sees that it has vanished. However, he soon realizes that he now has the ability to control the energy of the sun. Jonah can draw energy from sunlight and use it to fire blazing heat beams from his hands. He can also use this energy to create a solar shield, which protects him from harm. With these newfound powers, Jonah becomes Solarion, the sun-powered protector. News of Solarion's abilities quickly spreads around the world, and people come from far and wide to see him. Some are in awe of his powers, while others are afraid of what he represents. As Solarion tries to understand his new abilities, he meets a scientist named Dr. Armada, who helps him to control and harness the energy within him. Together, they work to develop ways to use Solarion's powers to help humanity. But not everyone is happy about this. A group of aliens known as the Krill have been watching Solarion from afar, and they are not pleased with what they see. The Krill are a race of energy vampires who feed off the life force of other living beings, and they see Solarion's powers as a threat to their way of life. The leader of the Krill, a being of pure energy known only as the Hive, decides that he must be stopped at all costs. The Krill attacks Solarion and his friends, but he is able to defeat them with a solar shield and heat blasts. However, the Hive proves to be a more formidable opponent. He is able to drain the energy from Solarion's allies, leaving them weak and vulnerable. Solarion is forced to use all of his strength to defeat the Hive and save the day. In the aftermath of the battle, Solarion becomes a hero to all of humanity, travels the world using his powers to help those in need and protect the innocent. And although he knows that the Krill will likely return, he is ready for them. He has learned to control his powers, and he is confident in his ability to protect Earth and its people. So join us next time for more adventures of Solarion, the sun-powered protector. Will he be able to defeat the Krill and save humanity? Or will the Krill drain the life force from our planet and leave it lifeless? Only time will tell. And if you like this story, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.